Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is myself, Robohobo, joined by the Taken God himself here, Iggy. It is good to be here this morning on twitch.tv/Metal Stature, casting the Brawlhalla tournament. The first one for myself, the Nemesis League. I think the first one for Iggy as well.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Guaranteed, I think. Yeah, I mean, two big fans here of the fighting game genre.
Yeah.
The first one for us here with Brawlhalla, we obviously know it is part of the beautiful platform fighter genre. It's something very unique with an amazing basic characters, unique abilities, and it's been fun, obviously, learning the kind of intricacies of the game over the last couple of weeks and being a part of the tournament for a little bit as well, getting to face off some of the players, getting absolutely dominated by the man at D-Star. So, kudos to you. There's some killers here locally, and we actually have the grand final taking place today. So an entire week culminating up to this, or 2 weeks rather, of group stages into playoffs, which were played throughout this week. And now we have our finalists. It is Connor and Kami, who are now in the finals. Connor, a new face to the finals.
Kami, I believe, has been around.
Yes, so has been a finalist, a multiple-time winner here on Metal State. So someone who's maybe defending their honor, defending the title. We do have D-Star in chat here, who is also apparently a regular finalist. Didn't make it all the way today. So
I love me some lore.
Exactly. We're actually going to have like someone in chat who knows exactly what's happening on the screen and is going to, I'm sure, give us some pointers on the ins and outs here as we go through this best of 11. So normally we used to like a FT3, FT5, but first to 6 today, best to 11.
Yeah, that's potential for to be quite long, but these are shorter bursts of sets, I believe. Yeah,
exactly.
I played a bit in the week after doing some research. I got bodied, but it was a lot of fun. Neutral is tricky to get used to, but it's fun. That's one thing I keep going back to. But maybe that's because I'm not looking at it from a competitive perspective, like our players are today.
Exactly. I think from your side, I mean, we're thinking fighting games, you're thinking competition. So you're getting to enjoy a fighting game within the genre as a little bit more of a casual from the
it's nice.
enjoying the game. Yeah, and as you said, such a genre that's based so hard on the neutral, like controlling that space on the stage. Obviously, as soon as you get off stage in this game, that's when you really are vulnerable. So a lot of, I think what we're going to see tonight is these top players really trying to own that stage, own that ground, that middle of the island, and make sure they're putting their opponent on that edge, forcing themselves into these kind of edge guard scenarios, maybe spiking, getting those early spikes. But another awesome thing about these platformers is the potential for comebacks.
Yeah.
You could be 3-0 down, and we could see one of these players just pull out a crazy, three stock or sweep rather.
Yeah.
And that really, offers some awesome entertainment. So I'm sure the players are slowly but surely getting ready in the background.
So was it is it double elim? How did you do? Did you lose both? You got 2-0. What happened? Tell us.
So actually, I won my first game, so I was feeling so confident, right? I'm like, what? My first Brawlhalla tournament, I just 3-0'd this kid. Like, just picked up a random character, and I was feeling really good. And then I ran into D-Star, and he was literally juggling, just never giving me a chance to get a hold of any weapon. And I realized, okay, maybe I'm in a little bit over my head. Boys, put me into the cast rather.
Those who can't do cast, those who can't play cast. I think I've heard that said somewhere.
Literally, right? So definitely in that position with Brawlhalla, but really, really stoked to be here today with you again. Iggy, obviously a legend of the local fighting scene, and a huge thank you to Metal State, obviously, for hosting this and supporting the fighting scene and Brawlhalla specifically. 70 plus registrations.
Yeah, I was going to say that's huge.
A great number.
That's a huge number.
Amazing. So they're in characters already. So we're going to be seeing exactly what these homies pick out. Now we've got a Jiro here on the side of Connor, as far as I can see. And then on the right, a Koji coming out. So actually, two characters I haven't seen, playing myself. I did see a Jiro being played in the recent World Championship. So an annoying character to deal with there. You're dealing with a scythe character. So really strong when it comes to those kind of air grab scenarios, able to kind of throw you off the edge and maybe combo into that and hopefully spike you nice and early. So really frustrating, I feel, to deal with a scythe character. I think we got a two-handed sword wielder on the right here, Koji, so maybe a big hitter with the bow as well. That can be really frustrating. Like dealing against someone who can just zone you out in a game like this is mind-boggling. You know what it's like.
I know, yeah. I mean, it doesn't. I do stand at the correction, but from the little I watch and the little I play, there doesn't seem to be a really established meta in terms of the strongest character or the strongest setup. But which I like in a fighting game. You know, you don't want some one specific character to dominate things.
I mean, yeah, you start playing like a low tier Heihachi as your favorite, you know, it's all about the aesthetics.
Grandpa vibes. Do we have a grandpa in Brawlhalla? I don't know.
Maybe Koji could fall into that, the old samurai master here.
So, and we were talking earlier, like the design of the characters even, it's very appealing. I'm a big fan.
Beautiful game. Here we go into the band stage now. So Western A Temple, small Enigma out. Looking like these guys are trying to simplify the first fight here, you know, as minimal platforms as possible. And we're on Haven. So yeah, as simple as it gets, pretty much. So yeah, I think this is where you're going to see that pure neutral environment or neutral scenario here, just combating for that middle space on the stage. I mean, look at that. It doesn't get cleaner than this. So kick us off here. Let's see how these guys start us. So here we go. It's the Nemesis League.
Let's see what happens. First two. 60 cents.
Yes,
okay.
100%. So Koji obviously grabs the first weapon there, gets his sword. Oh my god, the down air now. Look at this edge guard control. He's obviously putting himself into the scenario. As soon as you try and attack the opponent going off the edge, you can really get yourself into the scenario where you're getting countered on.
Out of this time. Just so important to maintain your pressure. Oh,
so fast these players here again. Koji really dominating this edge control. Solid. Solid.
Okay.
So first stock here goes into Koji's favor, juggling out weapons now, making sure that his opponent has nothing to play with.
That seems to be the meta. Don't let your opponent get any kind of weapon.
On the second stock now, and kind of really need to get some hits in here to make sure he doesn't go 2 stocks down. That's when the pressure really starts to hit. But Koji, he's really forcing the scenario of kind of this edge guard game where he's really got this under control. Playing with his two-handed sword.
Swap over. It's not.
Well, I guess if there's one way to get back in, it's knock your opponent out.
Oh, he's got him.
Oh my word, dude, that up neutral just way too strong. I think you can see which weapon he favors.
Yeah, last stop, yeah.
Already into a 3-1 scenario here to kick off the game. So Koji's feeling very, very hot, or rather Kama. We went through that name before the show started. Dude, is he going to get the 3 stock to start off this game?
Looking so strong.
Is this a perfect on round 1? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
It's not a wash.
Brings out the side special with the side.
Nice try. It's not a wash. Okay, let's go.
Make sure he gets on the board at the very, very least.
Careful. Gets the weapon.
Building some control, but these neutral dashes just to get out of trouble. Kama rather really managing.
Oh, did you see that?
His dodge as well.
Throw, he picked it up, all smash.
Beautiful.
So good.
It's like you throw your weapon away, the risk of losing it, but he's got the balls to grab it. You know?
That's good shit.
Bring out the bow, a nuisance to deal with. Whoa! Okay, this is dangerous ground. So he's running out of stamina in these kind of like engagements with the side of the screen.
It's your last stock, man. And he's in the red too.
One tap where you can get hit quick hit, and there we go.
Nice work.
Okay, well, it wasn't a 3-star.
No.
At the very least.
But it did seem quite convincing, to be fair.
Yeah, no, Kama, I think, definitely look, we're going to be heading straight into the next game, so I don't think we're going to see a character switch. Straight into stage select now. So curious to see now, obviously the winner gets to decide what this map is going to be. He gets the final ban pick.
Yeah.
So curious to see if the
winner does.
The loser, as far as I know.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but I think the loser gets to pick the second stage, and he's obviously going for something a little bit more complicated. One little platform to play with here, so maybe he enjoys, kind of being able to be above the opponent, the style he plays. Who knows?
Okay.
Oh, the music comes in, now the vibes are extra. You gotta have that stage music.
His first blood there.
Yeah, dude, Kami, just look at this. He doesn't even have a weapon and he's controlling the mid stage. This dude's really confident today. Oh, wow, that dodge, dude. That was beautiful.
Careful.
There we go, okay. Getting those grabs in with the sight. That's where the potency really comes in with these weapons. So hopefully he gets to use that a little bit more often. Here we go.
More dominance now on the other side.
Yeah,
it's not all Kama. Yeah.
Juggles were looking good there, but then really goes in for that massive special there, Cannon. Costs him a lot of momentum in the round. Koji now trying to come back a little bit here. Woo!
Okay.
That's side. Strong.
Okay, first stock. Nice.
Yeah, we like to see a little bit of recovery here from the underdog.
Yeah, he's trying to turn it around. Doesn't want to lose his first stock too quickly though. He wants to establish some kind of dominance here.
Yeah, man.
Kama will just run over him again.
Exactly, like a first final here for Canna, so he wants to make sure he can at least build a little bit of momentum.
Again? What's the plan?
I always want to make the big boy worry.
Did you see that dodge?
He's so confident, yeah.
That was sweet.
You got to be really confident to have those types of reactions in like the first two games of your set.
Then he got inside. Getting up, okay.
I think if Canna, if anything, needs to try a little bit harder to stop Koji or Kama from getting his two-handed sword. He honestly needs to try.
Strong on it, yeah.
He's really confident on this two-hander. So I think if anything, work really hard to put him on the back foot here from a weapon perspective.
Okay, you can do this, man. Let's go.
Good round here. Still on 2 stocks for both of these players. Both in the orange now. We're getting a little a true combo there.
Pushing the danger zone.
Oh, another true combo. Undodgeable. Gets the throw and sacrifices the weapon, but goes neutral. Up special. Switches to the weapon. Oh, he doesn't charge special there, but doesn't land. So.
He had so much confidence in that play and that he would get the weapon, but he lost the stock.
Maybe too confident.
Maybe too confident. Okay, he's come back in.
This game has a lot of style. You can think it, right?
Again.
Oh wow. Okay.
There. Okay, he's still in.
This neutral air juggle manages to survive.
That was sick.
Sick recovery here from Kama.
He is the favorite, so he wants to try and establish dominance, but it's looking better for the underdog now.
Oh yeah, I mean second round here, just definitely calming down a little bit. Maybe some deep breaths after getting hammered in that first round.
Yeah.
Oh geez, like this dude, no fear. He knows he has to do something special, and he lands it. So,
final start for both players.
Kama brings it to the 1-1, but a little bit of an advantage here for Canna. It's got
a bit of a mix-up. These players are trying to mix us up.
We've got a Canny for the Koji player.
Someone else
simplified it a little bit, but he's back on the bow now, finding quite a lot of momentum here. Switching things up, we thought he was all about that two-hander.
Yeah, no,
he plays the bow as well.
Seemingly proficient with both weapons. Let's go. Okay?
But you wonder if these players, maybe Chak can help us out here, like, do Brawlhalla players become like character specialists? You end up just like,
oh, that is it. Sorry, Luca.
Dude, what a comeback, eh?
He was behind.
He was behind on that set.
That was GG. They both went GG there. I like that you can emote.
Yeah, at least pop out a little bit of banter. Yeah, it's friendly, but it's still banter. It keeps things spicy.
Hey, guys in the chat.
Yo, help us out here, guys. Do you generally see like character specialists in Brawlhalla? Will someone like a Cammy pick Koji almost all the time and vice versa for Jiro? Or is it a bit more of an open, free game?
Yeah, I mean, in this specific situation, he's not switching up at all. He seems very comfortable.
Very confident. 2 wins in a row now. Same goes for Koji, who's two games down now. So
he has
feeling confident.
Is it the same way if the loser he can switch? Yeah, I'm guessing.
True.
Yeah. Oh my word.
All right, more obstacles on the stage now as well. So a little bit more of a platform scenario to play with, a little bit more height differential. But once again, looking pretty even out here on the first stock. Both players just trying to gather that initial advantage. Dude.
Careful now, both of you.
Recovery. It's quite cool. The characters have like these little like sweat, like panic bubbles on them when they're out of stamina, and you know your stuff. Like it's game over, bro. You ain't getting back.
Kama establishing dominance, taking the stop. What is it? Kano.
Yeah, so I would say Kana for our Jiro player, and then Cammy. Let's do Cammy.
Okay. Oh, whoa. Gets him in the air there.
So awesome, D-Star. Thank you. Yeah, we're quite like familiar with your more 2D, 3D fighting games, and obviously mains are a massive thing there, but in a game like this where kind of the similarities are there between characters, it's almost like weapon specific. You wonder if people are quite more free in terms of their character choices, but
do you think you have time to have a conversation? Cammy is busy destroying.
That's beautiful. It's a sight to see. The man is just so confident on his
in the bid here though, bringing it even in terms of life. Not looking good for Can for Ian on. I really don't know.
Canner. We'll make it Canner.
Canner. He's really struggling right now. Could go 3-0 here in terms of stocks.
Oh, dude. Would that be a ground and pound with a bow?
Oh, that was sick.
Dude,
Man was really.
that was beautiful. That's another 3-star, bro.
Yeah.
What? Koji looking, or Cammy looking really potent on this Koji.
Weapon mains instead of legend mains.
Okay,
That
like
makes
that
sense. That makes sense. It seems to me, again, I said in the correction, the scythe is super strong. I don't know what you guys think. I was getting wrecked by it yesterday.
Oh, dude, D-Star, don't worry. I know exactly what it felt like getting destroyed by your Ulgrim, bro. That was all you. Demoralizing me before entering playoffs.
Oh, we got a character switch.
A Mordex. Okay, this is actually the character that I played with in groups. I literally picked like the one that has like a kind of fist style to him, boxing glove style with his claws. I enjoyed that. An interesting character. I think very much focused on. He's one of the first characters, so quite basic, but a lot of fun. An interesting character to see the guys playing with. Has a really cool kind of almost command grab toolkit with his gloves, but then has the scythe, which is really useful for the grab game, and a really strong side special as well.
I'm sorry, but Cammy's just still looks so comfortable.
Yeah, man, he's feeling it this Saturday afternoon. He wants this 5K. He wants to put that cash in the bank.
Oh no. Got him.
Damn, dude. That was a clean first stop, man. This guy is absolutely ruthless, bro. He wants to own the title of the first Nemesis League champion. Absolutely, he's not letting this go. But hey, we know. The first is 6, so let's not count these eggs.
That's 2 spots. In less than a minute.
I have a feeling this character pick might not be the right one, but also controlling the stage in terms of weapons, like so convincingly. They get the fist up, which I believe is Mordek's favorite weapon, gets the ground and pound in, so builds up some damage.
Okay, making a bit of a comeback here. Let's see what he's got. Come on, Kano.
Oh, nearly lands that special. Do the down special is so okay.
I mean, he needs to get a stock here. Let's go.
A little side to up special combo that tries to land the down special again, but unsuccessful. Throws the gloves away as well, risking it for the biscuit.
Okay, not enough.
Okay,
gets a stock.
Clean.
Neutral. Cool, I like it.
Yeah, a neutral side special. That was pretty sick.
Whipping now. Okay, it's a combi.
Brings off the two-hander.
Yeah, we know how much he likes that.
Loves his claymore. Clean, true combos here. Just not much the Mordex can do, man.
Not really. For me, Cammy looks better in the neutral and, up close. I don't know if Kano wants to maybe try going for a more range-based character. I don't know.
Yeah,
like now,
almost
he's
play
looking
more.
Yeah, like a keep up.
Yes.
Like now he's looking a little unsure about how to proceed. And that's game 3, I think.
Dude, I'm sending this guy energy. I want him to at least get one round on the board. He's 4-0 down, dude.
I think it was game 2 that he got Cammy down to 1 stock. It was game 2 or game 1. So he has it in him. He's just getting railroaded right now.
Yeah, I mean,
it's 4. It's 4. It's not 3. I thought it was 4.
This is brutal at the moment. Yeah. I mean, when he picked up the gauntlets there on the Mordex, he was looking pretty convincing. He threw them away. 100% took the risk, like threw them away, and then suddenly just that stock momentum just absolutely vanished on his final stock. So I don't know if we're going to see another change if he goes back to the Koji. Okay, we're at the character select, so we're seeing a little change up here.
Nice. Thanks, D-Star. He's mentioned that Stack is a strong weapon, but it's kind of a hit or miss.
Okay.
So, okay. That's good to know. If Canada game can be. I don't think that's how it works, D-Star.
It looks like the side has a lot of damage, but a lot of recovery frames as well. Like, it seems like you put yourself in a pretty vulnerable scenario no matter what you do.
Yeah, hit or miss, like you said. Makes sense.
Alright, at Tesco. Okay, so I played against a Tesco player online recently, and it almost seems like the grappler for Brawlhalla.
Okay, cool.
Really, really interesting toolkit. Absolutely frustrating.
Which would imply that he's going to try to be more close range, which I thought wasn't.
Yeah, kind of opposite of what we were hoping for.
No, but let's see. Maybe he has plans. Let's go.
The solution, exactly.
We are just the peanut gallery. It's fine.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
It's like the homies who've never played a game of football telling Ronaldo how to score a goal.
I mean, yeah, we want those guys. Okay.
Dude, this bow from
Okay, we're back in the neutral.
Find some space for himself. Oh, dude, it was actually prioritized the weapon.
That was a swing and a miss, and it cost him.
Man, he was feeling confident on the edge and kind of gave up that weapon control to hopefully get some kind of an edge guard scenario, but I think that costed him way more than he was hoping. Gets the gauntlet, so let's see if he can bring out that command grab game here. No stamina.
Cammy dominating with two-hander. Gets the follow up in the air. Oh no, I don't even know what happened there.
Goes all in on that down special in there.
Nice.
Came back and paid off.
Let's go. Still got those gauntlets. Cammy trying to gets his bow.
Tries to get that grab in to try and, keep the combo going, but jeepers, that was convincing. That was a brutal spike. I mean, you don't expect that to happen, really. Never. No matter what health percentage you're on, you don't expect to just vanish off the screen.
I'm not here anymore. Okay, Cammy still dominating here. Let's go in with the gauntlet. Come on.
Throws them away. He was hoping for a little connected there to hope he hits some momentum.
Was that like a read? Because he jumped right over.
That's perfectly right. He's got the boots out now, so completely different play style here. Makes things interesting, almost like a
now he's in the
kickboxing championship. Another one. 5-0.
This guy,
Koji is making this seem like a training room. No, not to be mean here, but he honestly feels like this is training mode, homie. He's practicing combos right now.
I think Soviet in the chat is onto something. We should let Cammy start on 2 stocks. Can we arrange that? Man needs a handicap.
I mean, all the love to Canna. Like, this guy seems like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, sure.
He's just running into a tsunami at the moment. It's just this endless wave of combos. Okay, on to the next now. So we've seen, what is that, 4 characters? 4 characters out of Kana? Look, Nyx is devastating. Seemingly a top tier character.
Hold on, is this not tournament?
This is literally tournament point, dude. This is a 5K round right here for Koji. Dude, he wanted to win the 5K and be ready for lunch.
He wants
for the
to.
family,
He
man.
really needs to go for lunch. Hang on, you're right. Okay, come on, kind of get game. Let's go.
Yeah, both players with some weapons to kick things off. Yeah.
So, nice neutral from both players. He's got the wall jump. And just waiting.
Okay, weapon control.
Okay, nice.
Gets the guns up. Whoa!
Something's happening.
Jeez, I almost thought he was about to pull up an accident there. It's a mistaken sacrifice.
Okay, back in the neutral.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, he needs to get the first stop.
Okay, good recovery. He needed that, exactly. Like, losing the stock at this stage, man, the momentum is just going to be way too far in Koji's favor.
Like, okay, nice.
To be this far down and still being able to toss your weapon, the guy's got, he's got the steel cojones.
Like, he plays the game. He knows how to play. He can play. He's just running up against someone.
You can appreciate that. Exactly. He's not running away.
No, not at all.
The cannon's going straight in.
What a shot! Okay.
Gets the neutral grab in. Throws the weapon, looking for a little cheeky spike here off the edge. Can he keep the
kind of even? Oh, okay.
They seem to be enjoying the pistols.
No,
dude.
He'd taken too much damage already.
Almost too confident and forgot about dodging and hopefully trying to get himself a little opening. They're forcing a whip punish scenario on the edge guard. Almost too confident in that edge control and just allowed our man Cammy to get in here.
Stop juggling him, it's so mean.
Back on the road with his control. And like you see, he's able to read the guy's movements. Yeah?
A lot of this seems like maybe it's just moving at a pace we can't see, dude, but he's reading this guy.
Seems so convincing as well, dude. That's like high risk maneuver, and he's not afraid at all.
Final stock for Canna. Let's go, bro. Let's do the thing. He's not even got a weapon. Come on, man, you can do it.
He's got like 18 stocks to get back right now. He's got a lot of work to do, bro. This is where it begins, Canna. Give us something to cheer on. Yeah, tries the special, looking for something cheeky.
Okay.
Critical moments right now.
Canna's just trying to close it out right now. He's already late for lunch.
Okay.
Okay, gets a start. He can't even be touched at this point.
Yeah, even a quick attack's gonna get him off the edge, man. Oh man, that
GG's.
And the special, there it is.
Woo, ladies and gentlemen, Cammy is your champion. Quite convincing. No Cammy.
Absolutely dominant. Together, counting us in here for a final celebration.
That was insane.
Can you believe it, dude? I mean, that was absolutely dominant.
That was too quick, man. I was hoping to see more. came. That was so fast.
So confirming it if we are audible to the stream, done. Okay, amazing. So yeah, this amazing. So here we are, Iggy. Thank you for joining me in what something that we thought was gonna maybe.
I was like, we're set out some time for Saturday, and I'm like,
We're playing in the afternoon here in sunny Woodstock. You know, watching some Brawlhalla late into the afternoon. But our man Cammy was like, hell no, I've got Saturday lunch, dude. Exactly. The family is cooking up a storm. There's no ways I'm lasting for 11 games. He wants that 5K.
I mean, he earned it, 100%.
Not one character switch required, nothing, yeah?
Didn't lose the game.
I mean, dominant. And the guy, as Chad said, coming in here as kind of the defending champion of the Metal State Brawlhalla Tournament Series and the first champion of the Nemesis Leagues, the first one of many. And a very exciting way to start this off. Obviously, seeing how high the skill ceiling in local Brawlhalla really is, in my opinion, should motivate a large group of 70 plus players to obviously up the game, up their level. They got to compete for this prize money against someone of Kami's skill level. So looking forward to see how the tide rises throughout this Nemesis League and how the overall skill grows. Yeah,
D-Star, you got to challenge this man. You got to give him a competition. That was too convincing. GG's.
Amazing, yeah. I think from myself, a huge thank you to Metal State and to you, Iggy, for joining me here today, making the mission to the hood, to Woodstock, representing local Brawlhalla. Well done again to Cami. Massive one to Cami for making it to the final, first time finalist. So get brush the dust off, brush off the nerves, and come back for season 2.
Yeah, but we're definitely positives to take. You can't only assume it was all bad, even though the scoreline wasn't there. Every experience is a learning experience, so take it from there.
See you here for the next season. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Metal State, and have a lovely, lovely weekend.
Cheers. That was so quick.
Something in the moments that we share.